Hello everyone, welcome to Prunko's Pack Smoking Den. I'm Prunko, I'm in my den, and I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. I'm having my espresso as usual, and now I wanted to smoke some uh, English or Balkan blend in the morning for my morning pipe. But I just realized that the only English that I have left open is I have to put it like this. So this is Gawith Hoggarth Balkan mixture, which a lot of people are crazy about it, and this is all I have left of it. So I thought to myself, well, before I finish it, let's make a review. I already, as usual, I wrote an initial review, which you will find a link to it in the description. So that is the detailed review, which I wrote in, I don't know, in the last months. I think it's been 2 months, 3 months. Um, yeah, so I kept puffing and took notes because when I'm doing a review, I want to be very careful about what I write. I don't rush things. Um, Blends that sit in a jar will always change. Uh, they will be different from the fresh tobacco that they have when you open the tin. So in order to have a good objective review, in my opinion, you need to, you know, um, you need to smoke a whole tin, at least one tin of that tobacco, in order to give a verdict about it. So yeah, I am going to finish this tin probably now, but I didn't want to rush things. So yeah, anyway, well, let's get to the point, and as usual, I will start with the tin note, which now is a jar note. So let's see. Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. I loved it since I first opened the tin. And I'll tell you why, because it's interesting. It has a very um, similar smell to the Dunhill blends that I really loved, like London mixture and standard mixture, and that is a very leathery tin note, leathery smell, smoke and sweetness. But yeah, that smokiness is that leathery notes actually are in front. It's like smelling a leather glove or leather jacket. It's exactly like that. So I'm going to take some tobacco to show it to you on the camera, because it's an interesting cut. It's let me see. Okay, it doesn't focus. The camera doesn't focus on it, but anyway, it's a ribbon cut. and the ribbons are very short. They're not equal. Uh, it's black, brown, mostly black and brown with some gold parts. I'll just pack up the pipe while I'm babbling here. Um, I have the original review that I wrote on my screen, so I will take a peek now and then to it, in case I don't find something that I wrote there, in case I forget to say something which I already said there. So okay, I'm not gonna load this pipe um, fully. It's just like that, and I'll get to the taste. I know that my review videos are quite long, and I'm trying to make them as short as possible, but it's hard. Where did I put the matches? Where are my matches? Oh god. I I have so many things around here, and I always oh, here they are. Sometimes I lose the matches, sometimes I lose the temper and stuff like that. But it's good that I lose my temper and not my temper. That joke. But yeah, anyway. Alright, let's see. First first light, first smoke, and this is what I need when I wake up. A good espresso and a good tobacco. So let's see. It's first things that come to me are some sweetness. It's some sweetness. You know, I told you that I have the written review in front of me, but I don't have my glasses and I can't see what I wrote there. So let's see. What did I say? From the first puffs comes smokiness, leather, and curiously some fig notes. A bit spicy, a bit of wood notes. Well, now the first notes that I got from the false light were some sweetness, indeed some dark fruit, fig, I don't know, and maybe a little smokiness and leather, but not yet too much. Okay, second, and the true light. Yeah, okay. It's a bit spicy. And exactly what I wrote here on the review I'm detecting now. So I wrote that it's smooth. it's not harsh, not a harsh blend. Even though it has a lot of oriental, it's actually creamy. Surprisingly creamy for a Balkan blend, for an oriental forward blend. So okay. I also wrote that it has some sweetness, and I don't know why, but I think they used some red Virginia, and indeed it kind of tastes like red Virginia to me. Still does. It's smoky, but like incense, like it's not smoky like the English blends from C and D or GLPs. It's that European Latakia, um, which is somehow sweeter, and instead of being like bonfire or stuff like that, it's more towards some frankincense. Mhm. I wrote notes of leather, smoky. The Orientals are in front. They are a bit spicy, but also a bit floral. Yes, indeed, it's the same thing that I detect here. A bit floral, a bit spicy. They are in front. The Latakia is a bit shy. Um, but the leather notes, I'm not, I'm not detecting them right now. Not yet, at least. So. Hmm. I like the smoothness, It's it's smooth, it's sweet, it's a bit smoky. Uh, mm, I don't know what that was. Ah, mm. I was writing this baby is smoky enough, even though not a Latakia bomb, and the taste level would be around medium. Again, I agree with what I said, what I wrote there. It's it's medium bodied. However, in the beginning, when I first started the tin, it seemed to have an added flavor, and also it seemed to be milder. But I knew that once I leave it in the jar to let it bloom, it will change, and it did. There are no flavorings at all, and the taste is better. Yeah, I don't know why, but when I first smoked it out of the tin, it had a curious taste. I don't know. I don't even remember which one, but okay. For 15 minutes have gone. I will try to make this review shorter. So also wrote what can I say? It's a good slash very good blend. However, for some reason, it doesn't get into my favorites list. I still give it 4 stars, but it just isn't something special enough to get into my favorites list. Squadron Leader and Commonwealth Mixture from Samuel Gawith seemed to have a bigger impact on me than this one. Yeah, yeah. I think the only thing that doesn't, I mean mm, that is missing here is the smokiness. It's not smoky enough. It's sweet, probably too sweet for a Balkan blend, and for me, it's too sweet for me. Um, if I want something sweet, I'll go for I don't know, aromatic or Virginia or something like that. But I think that's it. That's why I don't. I'm not super impressed by it. I also wrote that this one seems to be quite monotone, with nothing spectacular. Again, indeed, it's quite monotone. Since I lit up this pipe, it delivers quite the same taste. Said for an English slash Balkan smoker, this would be an all day smoke, not a special English slash Balkan blend. Yep. I mean, I wouldn't mind to smoke this all day, but for me, um, all day smokes are the not so impressive tobaccos. Uh, However, if I had like 50 tins of downhill nightcap, that would be my all day smoke, even though it's my all time favorite. But that's an exception. What did I say? Uh, but nevertheless, a good blend. I'd recommend you smoke this in white bowls. Well, I have a white bowl. It burns excellent, it doesn't bite, it doesn't get hot, it stays lit, it delivers a lot of thick smoke and a very potent room note, medium to strong room note, which is smoky incense, frankincense. Yeah, so that was what I wrote, and I closed that. And the pipe is out, but just in time because it's been 19 minutes. I don't know how, but the time is going really fast. So in conclusion, for me, it's a good to very good blend, but not a favorite. It's sweet. It's Oriental forward, little Atakia. It's okay. It's good. Others may say, "What? You're crazy. That is some really good stuff." Well, I can't contradict you. It's the saying, "De gustibus." Tastes are not to be discussed. So many people I know they love this blend. For me, it's just an okay blend, but it's good enough. Anyway, that was my review. Until then, take care and happy puffin'.